Morning. Today is November 25th. It's a 9-day. When working on my stuff this morning, I rolled the astrology dice, which is what I've been doing for about a week. And this morning I got the second house, Cancer, and the South Node again. South Node 3 days in a row. This kind of tells me that collective is working on pushing out karmic residue. This is what you've outgrown. You're closing the chapter where your safety depends on managing anybody else's emotions. It's a 9-day, right? So this is about completion, karmic clearing, and wisdom crystallizing. In Cancer, the South Node is about overmothering, codependent safety patterns, inherited wounds from maternal lineages. With the second house, the second house is about self-worth, resources, stability, and nourishment. And with the South Node being in the second house, this is, I have to take care of everyone, or I'm not safe. I must stabilize chaotic people to feel stable. My value is in what I provide. On a 9-day, this means you stop paying karmic debts. Your peace is not currency. Your stability no longer comes from managing people. Cancer, this is your inner child and your inner guardian. On a 9-day, Cancer becomes the threshold keeper, the one who decides who gets access to your inner sanctuary. Today is your graduation. The old emotional pattern collapses. The version you built on over responsibility collapses. There's been a collective pivot from fear consciousness to love consciousness. You graduating is also you saying, if I'm God fractaled, then God's not judging me. God's experiencing itself through me. My job is to return to love, and love is quantum. Love is non-local connection. Love collapses probability. The human heart literally produces a quantum field. It makes an electromagnetic field that is 60 times stronger than the brain. So, love holds duality. It allows contradiction without destruction. Nothing is inherently good or evil. It's love or fear. That's it. What perspective are you sitting at? This collective is now sitting in a perspective where they can see the contradiction. So I've already pulled one card. Bust out of your cocoon. Card number 23. It's a 5 card. Bust out of your cocoon says, well, your soul's purpose right now, like a butterfly finding its way out of its cocoon, is to shed the past and soar to new heights. You're on the threshold of spreading your spiritual wings in brand new directions of understanding and embracing your full potential. This is a very exciting time and well worth preparing for. Clear the decks and release what no longer attracts you. step away from things, situations, and people that no longer bring you joy or vitality, because you can't reach out for something greater if you don't just drop what's in your hand. You're entering spiritual adulthood, able to fully engage with life on your terms. So, collective graduated this week. Did you feel the shift? Did you feel the timelines change? I experienced interesting déjà vu yesterday, and it was like I was watching the present moment play out, but I was seeing the potential of what could have happened if I had not allowed the timeline to split. It was very bizarre. So let's talk about duality. Integrity. This is justice. It's the 11 card. Duality. And love can hold all of the contradictions that go along with that. Light and dark, hot and cold, good and evil. This is balancing our fire and our water. The fire evaporates the water, and the water puts out the fire, but you can hold them both at the same time. Understanding how to balance your emotions and your energy, like your willpower. The 9 of Fire, the 9 of Wands. Many, many, many battles fought, many battles lost, lots of wounding, lots of trauma. Enough's enough. The Artist of Fire. The Queen of Wands. You're now creating from the vessel. This is the Witch of the Tarot. In this case, it's the Tarot Pizza Oven. Okay, we've got the 8 of Water, the 8 of Cups, walking away from that which doesn't emotionally fulfill us anymore. The 5 of Earth, thinking we've been left out. The 1 of Air, the Ace of Swords, Cosmic Truth, and the 2 of Water. He's got the whole world in his hands. Oh, at the bottom of the deck, we've got Destiny. It's the Wheel of Fortune. If we don't make the unconscious conscious, it will continue to run our life, and we will call it fate. I love that quote from Carl Jung. It's kind of what I'm seeing here. Bust out of your cocoon. It's graduation day. It's time to fly. The 9 of fire, the 5 of earth, and the 8 of water. The things that no longer fulfill you are the things that you're fighting. You're fighting your... You could go back to the astrology this morning. The 5 of earth and the 9 of fire. This is the karmic contracts. This is the justice card here. You're breaking karmic contracts. Those karmic contracts that made you feel left out and less than, and burnout. It's the karmic residue, what you've outgrown. The overmothering, codependent safety patterns, inherited wounds from maternal lineage, abandonment wounds. The 5 of earth and the 9 of fire. It's not your trauma, it's their trauma. Unfortunately, they just bled all over you, but it was never your trauma. It was somebody else's trauma that you inherited, and you're walking away from that. That's today's energy. The Artist of Fire, this is literally just busting out of your cocoon. The Queen of Wands. And Justice, the breaking of karmic loops. The 2 of water and the 1 of air. This is the pivot. This is fear consciousness. All of this up here, the 9 of fire, 5 of earth, 8 of water, justice, the Artist of Fire. This is the graduation. This is the pivot from fear to love. And the clarity is seeing that the clarity, the Ace of Swords. Your big, bright idea with the 2 of water is realizing that you have to balance duality within yourself first. This is coming into love consciousness, being aware of the quantum field. And the quantum field is held together by love. Love is an energy. And I'm not talking about love as an emotion, although it can be, but Jesus taught us to love our neighbor, but first to love ourselves. It's being able to see, your wounded mother and accepting her without judgment. Because not only do you see your wounded mother, but you see the women that came before her and their wounding. That's what love is. Love is being able to see beyond ourselves to the core root of the pattern and then breaking the pattern. Your mother's not good or bad. She's just as wounded as you are. What else? Yeah, the Ace of Water. Ooh, no. Okay, so the Ace of Water tells us that the Ace of Water and the Two of Water together, we fill our own cups. This is self-worth. This is moving away from abandonment mentality and filling our own cups. It's knowing our own self-worth. And then the Two of Water, being able to give to others from the excess. Then we have the card Well-Being. You're giving from your excess. You're now the light. Go walk into a room full of shadow and shine a light on all of it. And not judge it. And not judge it. Being able to see the shadow so you become the leader. No judgment. No expectations. We're humans. We're going to judge. It doesn't matter how enlightened you become. Even Alan Watts chose to continue to drink himself to death because he wanted to show people that he wasn't a hypocrite. Like, he was awake and he continued to drink because he wanted to show everybody that, like, yeah, this is a bad part of myself and I'm not going to try to hide it. And it eventually killed him. He was on to something. It was about balancing his light and his shadow. Like, I'm awake, but I also have, like, this whole thing. So the seer is the Hierophant. And I can't look at this card without thinking about that show, Yellow Jackets. The light that's being held within this goddess type figure. And I'm talking like Sumerian goddess, the chubby, fertile bitch. The light's being held in her heart center. And the wisdom. And we've got the card Aspiration, the star. You've done your healing, so now you can pour that wisdom out to others. Think of it like the Two of Cups. You give from your overflow. And this isn't the teaching part of this isn't like actually like, you don't have to start a platform, you don't have to get a congregation of people and start a cult. Like, you can just be sitting in the coffee shop talking to your girlfriend one day, and just like something that you say sparks some kind of healing for that person. It doesn't have to be any kind of formal teaching. And the last card that came out here, we've got 18 with cycles. This is the moon. Ooh, wow, that's actually kind of cool. We've got the Hierophant, the star, the moon, and the sun. Cycles. Just because you graduated out of one cycle today, or this week, or this month, whatever, the culmination that has brought you to the point of realizing that nothing is good or bad. It's only ever about fear and love. It's all about perspective. You want to be in love. God is located within the energy of love. Think of it, instead of walking up or walking in a literal spiral, you're walking on like a crystalline staircase, and you're going up and spiraling up. The cycles don't change. What changes is your perspective on the cycles. These things continue. That's why people like me can tap into a collective energy, and it could be the same damn collective. I mean, we've been dealing with Mercury retrograde for a couple of weeks now. It's not affecting me like it's affecting other people, and it's only just because I've been able to walk to a higher platform in the spiral, to be able to see things from a different perspective, to be able to give you guys advice. Alright, I want to pull one more card from the Akashic Records, and then we'll close today's reading. What do you want to tell the collective? One final piece of advice, wisdom. We're at 2222. And we've got Soar. You're being asked to stop dimming your own light, period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar. Fly high, dear one. I love you guys. Enjoy your day. Happy Thanksgiving. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.